Hello, this is Eileen, the environmental educator. In this video, every day Earth changes. And sometimes sinkholes open up. It's just most of the time when a sinkhole opens up, a woman doesn't fall into it. But that happened in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur. This is an August 23rd, 2024 article. There was a couple of them. That is The Guardian. It was on strange sounds. Swallowed up and gone. Women missing after pavement collapses in deep sinkhole in Kuala Lumpur. Again, August 23rd. CBS. Women buried alive in 26-foot sinkhole when pavement collapses in Malaysia. Again, on the 23rd. But then, on August 30th, they say that the search for the woman swallowed up by the sinkhole is now too risky. So, this woman was just walking down the street. There's a picture of the sidewalk in this city, just walking down the street in Kuala Lumpur, and that sidewalk just opened up, and she fell down 26 feet, says 8 meters, into the ground and has never been seen again. So a woman is missing after falling into an 8-meter, 26-foot deep sinkhole in Kuala Lumpur Centra on Friday after the pavement caved in, burying her. So it was in the Dang Wangi area of the Malaysian capital, and they said based on witness accounts, the woman was walking along the pavement when the earth suddenly collapsed beneath her. The fire and rescue department received distress call, and they say that the search will continue until the victim is found. And that was on the 23rd. And these other articles basically say the same thing. You can kind of take a look at it, and CBS, it all basically says the same thing. The search and rescue guys are going down into the hole trying to find her, to dig her out. But then, a week later, they determined that it was just too risky to continue to search for the woman. They were sending divers down. They said there was an extensive search for it was an Indian woman, but it hit its snag on the 8th day, as they're saying it's too risky to continue deploying divers. So some 110 rescue workers working round the clock for the past week were looking for the lady, but their efforts have been unsuccessful. 2 divers entered a sewer network at 4 local time on Friday, and they were confronted with strong water currents, hard debris, said the fire and rescue department. There they are trying to dig her out with heavy equipment. And so they said it was comprised of a firefighter and a sewer worker who had to lie flat as the space was narrow. They said it was found to be impossible, extremely difficult to break the solidified debris, which are like concrete blocks. Even when they tried pulling them up with ropes using up to 8 people, it was unsuccessful. And divers who earlier descended into the sewer in full scuba gear said they had to fight zero visibility and heavy rains. The divers said, "When we go down into the hole, it was really scary, but this is indeed the duty of a firefighter. We have to overcome the fear and surrender to God." So they said that pitch black down there in that pipe, they are amongst, you don't want to know what's in there. It's full of human waste and other garbage. We decontaminate immediately after each dive. So yeah, they were down there in the pitch black in human waste and other garbage searching for this woman. Excavators were deployed shortly after the incident to dig up the area around the sinkhole, while rescuers used sniffer dogs and crawler cameras and robotic cameras used to inspect pipes to get a better sense of what was happening underground. On Tuesday, officials wheeled a ground-penetrating radar device onto the site to help them pinpoint changes in material density underground, looking for the woman that way. And then the next day, a second sinkhole appeared just 50 meters from the first one. And a geologist said that he attributed it to the ongoing search and rescue operation. They say that the area normally populated with tourists has become unusually quiet in the last few days. Traders, meaning shop owners, I guess, have experienced a 50 to 70% drop in sale. And I guess they were having big celebrations that day because Kuala Lumpur City Hall canceled National Day celebrations out of respect for the family. So it must be some type of holiday over there. And then authorities said they would carry out an integrity audit to determine the cause. An official from the Minerals and Geosciences Department said initial observations suggested it could have been due to combustion of human activities and, of course, climate change. So, because Malaysians are wondering what could have caused the sinkhole because it has sparked fear and anger amongst them. And, of course, it has to do with climate change because doesn't everything. But this is just a sad story. People tell me, oh, you're negative. I'm like, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Going to bed tonight is not guaranteed. There are a lot of people every day who are for sure they're going to bed that night and they don't end up going to bed. So appreciate everyday people. This lady just walking down the street and fell into this hole here, never to be seen again, because every day Earth just changes. So stay tuned, people.